the Pope will run to the telly, make an announcement. Ave, Ave, look what we discovered this week in a cave in Israel, the Book of Kevin. And then we'll all have to go out and buy new Bibles and new missals and Book of Kevin Microsoft XP. And don't think the Pope's not getting a cut of it, because he is. Shame on him. Shame on him for being so greedy. And that's why I don't want to have anything to do with them, the popes and the cardinals and the bishops. They're management. I'm labor. We don't mix. And that is why I love the Book of Kevin so much. Because Kevin was not like that. Kevin was not thinking about putting coin in his pocket. Kevin was only thinking of the Spirit. And that's because Kevin was the only chronicler of Jesus' life from the time that he was 12 until the time that he was 30. If you look at the other 4 Gospels, there's no mention of Jesus' life during that year. Isn't that right? It isn't that curious. I tell you, 4 different writers, and they all happen to skip the same year. Well, not Kevin, because Kevin was there, writing it all down. Because Kevin was one of Jesus' mates. Yeah. As a matter of fact, they were in a gang together.
No.
It was nothing serious. They were just children. And there was only 3 in the gang. I mean, there was Jesus and Kevin and John the Baptist. And I'll tell you this right now. Jesus never held nothing against John for being a Baptist. He loved him like he loved all the other Roman Catholics of the day. But still, Joseph, he wants to throw Jesus out the house.
What?
Well, you can hardly blame him, right? Hey, here's Jesus, almost 30 years old. He got no job to speak of. And he's worse off. Every other night, he's out running around with the apostles. And you can't really blame those boys. I mean, you've got a friend that can turn water into wine. You're going to ask him out, right? Jesus would go. He couldn't say no to them. And good time Jesus, they call him. And he'd follow him along like little ducklings behind him, just hoping he'd walk on a lake or a river or a pond or a big puddle, anything. His skin touched water and he'd dive right in. Joseph saw all this, and it made him angry. Now, many of you don't know this, but Joseph was a bitter man for any number of reasons. For instance, his profession, which was what? Carpenter, right, carpenter. 3 damn trees in the whole of Israel.